My best friend stole my company idea and made $50 million, leaving me broke. Years later, he came begging for a loan to save his dying business. I simply replied. Ethan and I met during freshman orientation. We were both computer science nerds with equally terrible fashion sense, but we shared one thing: ambition. We weren't just going to graduate and work for someone else, we were going to build an empire. We were inseparable. We spent more time in my cramped dorm room, fueled by energy drinks and stale pizza, than we did in class. He was the charismatic face, the one who could sell an idea to anyone. I was the technical architect, the one who could actually make the idea work. We were the perfect team. The idea that would define our lives and ultimately destroy our friendship came to us during our senior year. It was a simple, elegant solution to a massive industry problem, a platform we called Nexus. We didn't just talk about it, we built the MVP in my room. We skipped parties, worked through holidays, and poured every dime we had into the early prototypes. We signed a basic partnership agreement on a napkin at a diner, swearing loyalty and promising each other 50-50 down the line. We were best friends, nothing could ever change that. After graduation, we moved to Silicon Valley on a prayer. For 2 years, we struggled. We lived in a tiny, overpriced apartment with mold in the bathroom and slept on air mattresses. We ate ramen and survived on sheer adrenaline. But Nexus was gaining traction. We polished the pitch, refined the product, and finally, we landed the meeting. Not just any meeting, a meeting with the venture capital firm everyone dreamed of. They loved us. They loved the idea. They offered us an initial investment that valued the company at $5 million, contingent on a few minor legal formalities before the final signing date. We were ecstatic. We hugged, we cried, we called our parents. We were finally going to make it. The betrayal happened 3 days before the signing. Ethan told me we needed to meet our new legal contact, Sarah, at the VC firm to go over the final incorporation documents. I remember rushing there, barely reading the fine print, just excited to put my signature down. I signed a huge stack of papers, most of which were boring boilerplates. Ethan signed everything too. Everything seemed fine. The next morning, Ethan didn't answer my calls. He didn't answer texts. I drove to the office, frantic, only to find the locks changed. I called the VC firm, and they told me the deal had closed yesterday. And that Ethan was now the sole owner and CEO of Nexus. I was told, very politely, that I had been terminated as a contractor and had no claim to the company.